haven't you heard of Firstnollytv?
Home of Nollywood movies. Subscribe now. Firstnollytv. Don't touch that.
Babe, hold on. I honestly don't understand what you're trying to say.
Honey, because of that mistake that Ijema made 15 years ago, Henry is capitalizing on it, abusing her, saying that she's loose and all this and that and all those stuffs.
Oh my goodness. I'm just hearing this for the first time. Wait, are you trying to tell me that my own babe, Ijema, is a baby mama, a single mother, and she even has a 15-year-old son?
Honey, that was exactly what we established. And Henry is not comfortable with it.
Well, I think Ijema suffered that as a result of peer pressure.
But Henry failed to realize that. He said he's not going ahead with the marriage plans anymore. And as much as I've tried talking to him to go ahead with marriage plans, he refused. He remained adamant.
In my opinion, she shouldn't have disclosed such to Henry, knowing the kind of person he is. Yes, she would have just let things be the way they were.
According to him, Ijema was about telling him before somebody called on the phone and told him everything.
Wait, I don't get it. Are you saying someone called Henry to inform him of Ijema being a mother?
Exactly what he said. He said Ijema was at the verge of telling him before the call came through.
This is serious. Okay, did he mention who called him?
Not really, because I didn't ask him. As a matter of fact, the whole thing came as a shock. And I was shocked to the marrows of my bone.
It's even pointless to ask. I feel for Ijema. I feel for my friend. I can feel her pain from here. But I know she would come out of this. She's a strong lady.
The truth of the matter right now is that Henry is being irrational about the whole thing. He said he's done. He said he's not going ahead with the marriage plans anymore.
You know what? The person that did this waited at the right time to strike. Yes. And I think the person is very close to Henry and Ijema.
But I think you're right. Because the enemy of a man lies within.
Baby, I don't like the way things are going right now. I will be in Asaba by the weekend to see Ijema.
Okay then. Take care.
Alright.
Are you sure he's inside?
Madam, he's inside.
I am not sure Henry is inside this house.
He's there inside.
Henry, good afternoon.
I made it clear to you that it's over between us. So what are you doing here?
Baby, do you want to throw away everything we shared just because of an ordinary mistake on my path?
Having a baby in your father's house at a very tender age is not an ordinary mistake. I will never marry a baby mama.
Baby, but you know I accepted because I want to set the record straight from the beginning.
Baby, where are you?
I'm here, love.
Where's my man?
Helen!
Oh, Mommy Kene, you're welcome. What? You're surprised, right?
You? So it was actually you.
Oh, Gemma. You know you don't deserve this handsome man as a single mother. Huh?
Henry. So you couldn't even wait. You had to jump onto Maduka's fiancé. Your best friend. What were you thinking?
Baby, I thought it was someone very important. Please, let's go in, okay? You know we still have unfinished business.
Let's go.
Yes, baby.
Yeah, good man. The next time I see this thing in my compound, you will lose your job.
Rano Vex. Sorry, sir.
You've heard, right? Yes, you will lose your job. Okay, girlfriend, bye-bye. See you later.
Couldn't even wait. And of all people, he jumped on my best friend. How could he even do this to me? I trusted Helen with my life. What I never told others, I made sure I tell her everything. She was actually the one who called Henry that night. After everything we shared, our good old days, Henry chose Helen over me. Just because of a mistake in the past. Now I know he felt nothing for me.
She will be feeling so betrayed now.
But that shouldn't be of any concern to us. Nobody asked her to open her legs as a teenager.
Exactly what I was telling Monica.
You see?
But he kept preaching. I'm so glad that you're the one who is finally here.
Aww. Baby, you kill me when you say that.
I can't kill my one and only queen. You are a perfect replacement. Yes. And I will do everything within my powers to make sure you remain happy.
Oh, thank you, darling. I love you. But I hope you know Maduka will still be a stumbling block to us. What are we going to do about him?
Maduka will be handled naturally, without stress, yes. When he finds out how helpless he is, he will be left with no option than to remain calm.
Yes. Oh, baby, I want you.
I'm all yours.
Why must Henry and Helen break my heart this way? Kenechukwu may be a mistake, but you've proven to be the best thing that's happened to me. If I had known, I wouldn't have told Helen about my son. Now she's using the information against me. I leave everything to God.
Hi, darling. How are you?
Pamela, I am not fine.
EJ, why are you sounding this way? And how did your visit to Henry's place go?
I am low. Honestly, I have never felt so dejected all my life. I wish the earth just open up and swallow me.
What transpired?
Henry was making out with Helen when I got to his house.
What? Are you kidding me? No. Helen?
Helen. Same Helen I held as my friend. Same Helen I share every of my secrets with. Same Helen looked me in the face and told me that Henry cannot marry a single mother like me.
No, this is unbelievable. You see why I never liked that Helen of a girl? So she has jumped on her best friend's fiancé. Oh, Helen is a slut.
Pam, I do not want to call anybody names. I just want to leave everything to God. Let him be the judge.
A lot of things are beginning to join in my head. Most likely, Helen was the one that called Henry that night and told him about your son.
About your son?
Pam, I thought about all that already. Reasons I said, I'm leaving everything for God to be the judge.
This will serve as a lesson to us. No one must be trusted.
My friend, we cannot stop trusting people because of the evil minds of majority. The truth is, humanity is grounded without trust.
More reason I say you a saint. You know what, we'll talk more about this when I come over.
See you.
What is going on? Why is she not picking up her calls?
Know why I hate this guy? Huh? He has no knowledge of phone ethics. You call someone and the person is not picking, you stop calling and send an SMS instead. But instead he will continue calling. Can't he just advise himself? Oga, I beg, advise yourself. You don't end. Oh. I can't believe this. At first, when Pamela called to tell me what Helen did, I was struggling with myself to believe that she pretended to have your back all these years.
Trust no one. You know, Helen has actually opened my eyes to know that there is no permanent friend and there is no permanent enemy. The world is just scary.
I'm telling you.
There are so many babes I know that have children outside wedlock, without even telling their spouses. Yet, they live happily.
The reason those ladies are not willing to discuss their past with their partners is because of this exact thing IJ is going through right now. They completely hid it from their men.
My problem is that if it's guys that have babies with their exes, they will go ahead and marry us women and even force the children on us. Yet, the society frowns at us women for having babies outside wedlock.
To think that Helen did this to her own best friend is something that I'm trying to come to terms with. She could have just allowed IJ to tell Henry by herself, but no, she just rushed to speak. What is even her business anyways?
You know, she's evil, and that was why she made that call that night. You know, I've come to terms to know the reason she did this. She wanted to ruin the relationship and obviously force herself into the relationship.
God will punish her. God will punish Helen for what she did. I'm just regretting aborting an unwanted pregnancy years back. If I had kept that baby, maybe by now I would have become a mother.
For real? What happened? Why did you terminate the pregnancy?
That was during my second year in the university. I got pregnant for my campus boyfriend and he asked me to abort it, that he wasn't ready to become a father yet, so I had no choice.
Same thing I was advised to do years back. I was even considering it before my father came back from Kano and gave me the moral courage I needed.
Wow. Fathers with such mindset of not judging their children, very few, girl. Very, very few.
I'm done with Ijema, and there is no going back. So save yourself the stress.
This new girl, how long have you been seeing her?
I met her after I broke up with Ijema.
So you couldn't wait for Ijema to get healed before you jump into another girl. How will you feel if someone do this thing to your sister?
Why are you sounding as if Ijema briefed you as her lawyer?
Ijema didn't brief me. I'm only telling you the gospel truth as my friend.
Well, I am not interested in your truth. I'm done with her. So what stopped me from starting up a new relationship?
And this Asaba, I've stayed here for so long and I'm telling you the gospel truth. You cannot get any girl as good as Ijema.
Come off that. You don't even know my new girl, my sweet angel, mirror of beauty. You can't even compare her with Ijema because Ijema has put to bed. She's a mother. That makes her a second hand. But my girl is a newborn girl. Tiaroba, Chala Chala. So don't even compare.
All these names. Because Ijema got pregnant, I gave birth to a boy that you, Henry, confirmed to be very intelligent. This new girl you're talking about, do you know how many abortions you must have committed in the past?
Hey. Watch what you say. What's your problem? You can't talk about my new girl like that. Why are you using such words on her? You don't even know her.
Your greatest setback is that you can't even slap me.
You never can tell.
You can't.
You never can tell.
I'm your best friend. You can't.
Susan, so where is the guy in question?
He is late.
How? What happened?
After we graduated from the university, he was posted to Maiduguri for his youth service, for his NYSC. 1 year down the line, on his way returning from the north to the east here, the vehicle he boarded somersaulted 3 times and fell into a ditch. All the passengers died.
Oh my goodness. Sorry. This story leaves me speechless.
If I had known that Kingsley was going to die soon, I would have declined the suggestion of an abortion. By now, my baby would have been my only consolation.
Sometimes I wonder if God really exists.
What? Wait, how can you even say that? You were questioning God's existence?
EJ, it's not about questioning God's existence. It's about being realistic and objective. Why would God allow such tragedy happen in the first place? If he is in existence.
Pamela, there is God. Yes, he may be slow with his response to issues. That is why he is God.
Let's not even go into all that argument. What happened to the family of the boy?
His death left his people displaced. He was their only son. There were just 5 girls and a boy.
Since he knew that, why did he insist that you go for a D&C?
Our minds were not prepared to be parents yet. We were still very young.
And how old was he when he died?
He was just 23 years old.
Come on, 23 years? He's old enough to take responsibility for his action.
You see, I thought you'd have left. You stayed back and you enjoy what I'm telling you because you know I am telling you the gospel truth. And I'll keep speaking the truth till tomorrow. Listen, I prefer Ijema. Ijema is hardworking and beautiful. Who would have believed that Ijema owned the biggest supermarket and cyber cafe here in Asaba?
Also, I don't care. She knows I do not need her money. That's why she gave me the documents to her landed property.
Oh, you see? Such a nice girl. That was why she gave you the document to her landed property.
I don't need it. One of these days I'll call her to come pick it up.
Henry.
Yes, one of these days I will call her to come pick it up.
Ijema is a decent girl, hardworking, and anyone that get married to Ijema will enjoy her. You see, she's a good girl, and she'll be a great support to any man who marries her. Unlike your new babe, from what I gathered, resigned from where she's working, moved down to Asaba to be with you in your house, lazying about.
My new baby is not lazying about. Stop judging people without confirmation. She's also interested in business. She asked me to establish a boutique business for her.
And that was because she's not educated. Oh yeah, she's not.
Listen, Monica, don't insult my new babe again. I'm begging you. No. That she chose to do boutique business does not mean she's an illiterate. She's also a graduate. That's her choice. So let's respect her decision.
Was that what she told you? And you believed her hook, line and sinker?
Mama, Henry left me when he got the wind of Kenechiku's paternity.
My child, he is not meant for you. Your own man will come.
When, Mama? When? Andy left me when he got to know about Kenechiku. Obiora did the same thing. Mama, I keep losing all the men because of one past mistake.
Then stop telling them. You should thank God that you have the kind of body that nobody will know you've given birth before.
No, Mama. I wouldn't want any man that will eventually marry me to find out by himself that I'm a single mother.
Gobezo, she's right.
I am a man, and I know us. Any man who wants to get married, we want to know the woman he is marrying. Everything about her, the past, the present, in and out, ancient and modern, everything the man wants to know.
My husband, I understand, but the boy in question is our son. So let's just forget about that so she can move on with her life. I am tired of all that is happening to her.
Well, just like you said already, her own man will locate her, irrespective of anything, when the time comes.
I strongly believe that. But to think that young man left her.
He left me to be with my friend Helly.
You mean your friend snatched him from you?
Mama, I was about telling him everything. When his phone rang, he excused himself to receive the call. He came back acting strange. Harry told me point blank to my face that I would never deceive him to marrying a single mother like me. He said that. He said that.
Are you confirming to us that it was Helen who called him that night?
And that is exactly what it is now.
Yes, Papa.
Ijema, I need to tell you this. You may not like it, but that is just the truth. You were not meant to be with Henry. What happened should not actually disturb you. You should just forget about it. This is just the truth, and nothing but the truth.
I still insist Ijema shouldn't have told him about her past. Kenechukwu is our son, and it will remain like that till the end of time.
Ugobez, I disagree with you. So many relationships have hit the rocks because such vital information was kept away from parties. So our daughter going ahead to tell the truth to her partner is absolutely the best. What she did is right and justifiable.
Papa, Mama is right.
What?
I would have denied it. He shouldn't have known anything.
Oh, if you had denied it, by now you will be in that house as his wife.
Why are you sounding this way? Listen, I am telling you on the sacredness of our journey that what our daughter did is the right thing. There is nothing as beautiful as speaking the truth, presenting the truth at all times. Nothing beats it.
I went to his house 3 days after he broke up with me. And I met him making out with Helen.
What?
Yes, Papa.
I am already feeling vindicated. I knew he was a bad person. I knew he was irresponsible. But when I said it, what did you tell me? You did not believe me. Or maybe something was wrong with my brain.
What we are discussing now, what we are dealing with now is very different from what we discussed then.
It's not different. He's already in the arms of another woman, the Helen. My daughter, move on with your life. It was never meant for you.
But I'm still disturbed, Mama. I am so disturbed that the 2 persons I hold dear to my heart could treat me this way. I am disturbed.
You are not supposed to be disturbed. What they have exhibited is the very evil resident in the heart of the human. The human heart is very deceitful. Even the Bible mentioned it somewhere. But I need to tell you something. The person who will laugh the last laugh is actually the person who will laugh the best. Because last laugh is always the best. I want to tell you something that there is nothing that is very confusing to God.
Haven't you heard of Firstnollytv?
Home of Nollywood movies. Subscribe now. Firstnollytv. Don't touch that.